It's the turn of the century in rural Kentucky. Corn is selling for a few cents a bushel, tobacco for a few pennies a pound, and a calf will bring 3 cents a pound at the local livestock market. In Breckinridge County, farmer Charlie Smart is looking for a missing sow and her newborn pigs. He tells his 7-year-old son, Scott, that if he can find that sow, he'll give the youngster profit from the sale of the first pig. That was 94 long years ago, but today, JSG Scott Smart, 101 years old, still remembers.
On about sundown and dark, the owls commenced to hollering, and I was just as far as I could get from the house. And I started running to the house, and I heard a little pig squeal. And I went to them, and the old sow had 7 pigs under a cliff, and there was a seep under there. She'd rooted her out a little hole, and she's getting that her drink from that. And when Dad sold them, he said, "Scott, the hogs weighed good and sold good. They brought $10 apiece." And he gave me a $10 bill.
As anyone in agriculture can tell you, farming is hard work. It's sunup to sundown, and sometimes 7 days a week. So why would anyone want to do it? As Mr. Smart led us to a quiet spot in his garden, he reflected on the question, then gave us the answer.
I like to see things grow. I get a big kick out of. I used to have dairy cattle and beef cattle and sheep and hogs and chickens, and I just, as the fellow said, get a big kick out of watching them grow, and get a big kick out of watching the crops grow. And well, I think that tall fescue has been one of the redeeming forces of this country. It'll hang in there, and what used to be broom sage and ditches is now fescue pasture.
Mr. Smart credits organizations like Kentucky Farm Bureau and the UK Cooperative Extension Service for giving rural families the support they needed down through the years.
You see, the county agents has, to me, have played a vital part in the advancement of agriculture. Now, you take the first one we had was a Frenchman, and he was a dairy specialist and a vegetable garden, and he knew his job, and he did it well. We're going to have food. We're going to have clothing and housing and all these things, and I think the Extension Service has helped in each one of them.
At more than a century old, Scott Smart has done a lot of living. 88 county fairs. More blue ribbons than you can count. And hundreds of memories of happy times with loved ones still here and those long departed. We asked Mr. Smart what the secret to his long life has been.
Serving my master. You see, the book sets it up this way. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and other needful things will be given you. And I have found, in my case, it's worked.
In Breckinridge County, this is Haven Miller for Kentucky Tonight.